Sophie. Oh, afternoon bird. What do you mean? Sophie. Afternoon, everybody. It's us. It's us again. Hey, bird. Thank you for indulging our weird timings. What do you think, bird? No. Sophie. Hey, here we go. Here we are. Here we are with wonky camera angle. Back once again. Bird. So yeah, we're Penguin Bars ran out of jokes. Oh, thank God. Bird. We're free. No more penguin jokes. How do you feel about this? Yeah. Yeah, I know. We do too. So yeah, the story is I have to go across town a little later on from a booster jab. And whilst we could have done a Breecast at the normal time, it would have meant me rushing. So we're a little bit early. Hoody ho! Hoody ho! Oh no. Ahoy! See all the booster yesterday? Ace! Cool. See? Everyone getting their boosters done. Pretty good. Can recommend. It's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Haven't got any lip balm on today, so we can have kissy. You made it! Hey, there you are! Walk-in centre was let anyone in. Safe. Cool. Sore arm, no other problem. Sore arm, no other problems. Yeah, I'll put up with that, definitely. I'll put up with the dead arm, 100%. Yeah, they were doing walk-ins like one city over. Oh, of course, yeah, your new job. Hey, yeah. What news of the new job? Bird. And that was like the like driving 60 miles to get a booster, like a walk-in booster was my plan C. Was like look, if this falls apart and that falls apart, I'm just driving there, aren't I? Okay, and we're off. We've got toys today, bird. Got toys and popcorn today. What do you reckon? Oh, direct hit. Oh, that's. That was someone's smoke alarm. I don't think it was ours. I don't think that was us. The smoke alarm in our house. I think that was just someone else's smoke alarm. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look how lovely and dignified and beautiful she's done a poo. What do we think? There we are. Let's go to crouch cam. Oh, bird. But I mean, thank you for only pooing on my hand, though. I do appreciate the small mercy. You know. The beautiful, dignified yes. Yeah, because I don't have any lip balm on this morning, so there's kissy. If I'm allowed kissy, it's good kissy. What do you think? Look, bird. Look at this dignity. I've still got my body warmer on underneath this coat, and I still feel like I'm huge. Didn't have direct hit on your card. Boo! Yeah, she does. She has plenty to say today. We're all entitled to her opinion. There's been shenanigans in the garden this morning. There's been sort of like rumbling and lots of birds honking at each other and that kind of thing. I think there has been stuff. Feeling something better for me sinus headache. I still have a mild for sinus infection. Still have a mild headache. Well, that's better, isn't it? That's improvement. That's improvement. That's one good thing about sinus problems. You can feel them going away. You know, you can feel them sort of like, thank you, bird. What do you think? Yeah, that sort of feeling when you go, oh, yeah. So yeah. Hey, gang. Oh, bless. Are you the coolest bird? We think you're cool, don't we? Oh. Sophie, what doing, Herb? What do we think? Feel the wild before the sun comes up. The wilds on our feeder are completely destroying the feeder at the moment. They are just emptying it within the day. Like, I filled that up before bedtime yesterday. Like, before I went in after doing the aviaries and things, I filled our bird seed feeder up, and it is almost empty now. They are just completely destroying it. The bird does no longer smell like meat. No, the bird just smells like bird now. Gun day, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? When you see them turn up and just like, oh, that was fun. Sparrows and finches, yeah, 100%, yeah. We also get starlings, and the starlings just turn up en masse. The starlings turn up like 15, 20 at once, and just like, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. And before you know it, you can see the seed like ring down. Oh no. Yep, calories are indeed the name of the game. We've got a suet block feeder, which I also note is empty. Yeah, just leave the bag out. Just admit defeat. Just go, well, there's the food, starlings. Just, there's the thing. No table manners, starlings. Just no table manners. Yeah, and then the squirrels turn up. The squirrels doing quite well in that they haven't worked out how to get the lid off the suet feeder. Like, the one we had before this one just had a lid that just sat on the top of it. And I watched a squirrel take the lid off and just pull out the entire block of like suet and just walk off with it. It's like, well then, that went well. I'm gonna try and get a peanut in the mouth. Just like, it's bigger than my head. I'm gonna go home and eat it. Yeah, I figure if they're clever enough to do that, if they're clever enough to like unhook the thing and open the lid of it, it's just like, well, that's his. It's a bit like, you know, if you didn't want me to steal your bike, you should have put a better lock on it. You know, it's one of those sort of situations. I think you probably could. You probably could make a like, this squirrel's doing better than that squirrel, because this squirrel's double the size of that squirrel. That squirrel might be better at picking locks. Chonk-telligence. Chonk-telligence. There you go. That's the new correct term for that. Yeah, at the point you just have to go, well, he deserves that. So like the grudging respect you have for like really clever crime. You know, crime that doesn't hurt anybody. They're just like, that was really good. He's obviously really good at that. Hello, hi. There does come a point where you look at some crime and you just go, that obviously took a lot of skill to do, and I respect his hustle. Bird, what do you think? Intelligent, yeah. What do you think? Should we offer you a little present? I have a gift. I have a gift here. See what you think of this. No, it's not popcorn. It's a grease-proof pot. Is that of interest? The popcorn's in the other pocket. What's this? What do you think? Can I take it from you? No. Okay, the cup's fine. No, it doesn't go in there. Should I hold it? I hold it, you biff it, all right? Yeah, there's no sauce in it. Yeah, you look with your eyes, not your filthy monkey hands. Oh, hang on, here we go. Oh, okay. Did you drop that, or did you throw it? Sheep! Okay, there we go. Did you eat it, or did you just put it down? What do you think? No, I don't particularly want the... Oh, there's a hole in it now. How did that happen? How could that have possibly happened? Eh? Oh no, what a personal disaster. Weird noises today as well. Sophie's doing very well. She hasn't trimmed her beak for a little while, and we would quite like her to trim her beak, but and it's not causing any problems. But I would quite like it if she trimmed her beak. Yep, little yawn. She has been up for several hours. So, what do you think? Three woo. Yep, triple woo. He calls it yawn. Yeah, I've done that. I've caught yawns off Sophie. I've caught yawns off the cats as well. That's terrible. Like T rolls over and yeah. Like, oh. Been awake since 5 a.m. A small nap, and oh, I like a nap. It's got to be a very short nap for me though. I've got to be like 15-20 minutes. Any more than that, and I feel like trash when I wake up. If I sleep on the sofa like an hour, when I wake up, I just feel like hot trash. Could be a hat. Could be a hat. What do you think? That went well. I survived. I put a hat on Sophie and survived. Whoop, now I've dropped it. Hang on. For a second, it was a hat, yeah. One more? Should we try again? Are you into hats? No, I'm very much not into hats. Okay, so, yeah, I think for a second there, that qualified as a hat. Okay. I love it. What do you think, Bert? You're not big on hats, are you? You're not big on headgear. Sophie. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, that was a hard no. That was just like... Oh, sparrows are doing as well when they get all like, hey. What do you think? Oh, here come the sinuses. Okay. I played with the clip generator a little while ago, and I couldn't make it work. The time thing was always off. It's the first time I'd ever used it, and I wasn't any good at it right away, so I gave up. You can, yes. Now we're Twitch affiliates. Yeah, Twitch affiliates. You can indeed. You can click the subscribe button. You can click there's a follow button and a subscribe button. The subscribe one is a financial thing that you absolutely do not need to do unless you want to. It's one of those sort of situations. Oh, hang on. Oh, my knees. Oh God, my knees have stopped. Hang on. Okay. I think that post clipped it. Thank you. I think that went well. I think I managed to keep my dignity throughout there. I think I felt like I lent an air of gravitas and oh God, my knees. There There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bird. What do you think? Please subscribe for 2 months. With Prime. Yeah, if you've got a oh wow, hang on, let me put the phone down so we can do the Twitch Prime thing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's excitement because my hand has gone in my. Okay, settle down. Okay, she can't settle down. Hey, hi. So yeah, if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription, Amazon own Twitch, so they give you 1 free Twitch subscription every month. So you can use your Twitch. You can go to Amazon. You can go to twitch.tv/game. Prime, I think it is. Oh no, what's this? Got a hype train and everything. There we go. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. So yeah, if you can use you can twin your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, and because Amazon own both things, you can use your Amazon Prime to donate to a Twitch streamer. That was probably the lumpiest explanation of that I think I've ever heard. And I've heard some incredibly lumpy ones as well. Hype! Bird! Popcorn for the hype train, what do you think? There we go, gaming.amazon.com. Thank you, GC147, thank you. Thank you for rescuing me and my lack of preparedness. Ow! Okay, that was quite a big one. That was actually quite big. And yeah, so you can use your Amazon Prime subscription to donate to a streamer of your choice, but it doesn't auto renew. It's one of those things where you have to sort of you get a notification down the bottom, and you have to consciously click it, because the idea is you can share it around. You can give it to one Twitch streamer 1 month, and next month another one, whoever is your choo-choo. Right, okay, a little bit more popcorn, and then we'll. Oh, thank you. Look, see. Hype. What's happening? We've become. Ow, that was big. No, come on. Now that was hand. That wasn't. There was no popcorn there. That was hand. That was all flesh. Oh, scritches. Yes, give scritches, please. Scritch, please. Yum it. Right, so the problem is now she knows that there was popcorn in that pocket, so I can't now put my hand anywhere near this side of my body. Yeah, I guess you have no choice. Certainly sounds like you're scritching a teal, doesn't it? Come on, bird. What doing? What do you think? You still into this, or has this gone now? This is trash. Yeah, okay, he's all the way over there. We're getting emails too. Oh yeah. What do you think, bird? Got some business. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we've got the soft dignified perch, and we've also got the hard dignified perch. The hard dignified perch is here. You see. Yeah, this isn't popcorn. I don't know what you're thinking about, but this. I've done a lot of research, and this isn't popcorn. I know this from having seen a lot of popcorn in my time. Cats come over for pets. Oh, that's good though. Mew. So hang on, why is there gravel in your bath? Oh god, that bath is cold. Poor blimey. What do you think? Should we see if we go next door? See what's shaking. Because the email server's definitely up and running. Bath salts. Got one of them bath bombs in it. It's gravel flavour. Let's go into the airlock so we can get a proper picture of, less crap picture of Rory and Con. Oh, does that help? It doesn't, does it? It doesn't help at all. It does the opposite of helping, in fact. Oh man, there used to be a Lush store in a shopping precinct in town, and they moved out of that unit in the shopping precinct a couple of years ago, like pre-lockdown, and the place still smells of Lush. You can tell which unit it was because it just, it still absolutely stanks of Lush. I like Lush, but my asthma doesn't. 100%, the female was exactly the same. And I don't have asthma, but I got into sort of like a little bit of wheezy breathing trouble in Lush. I got in like a little bit like, oh wow, hang on, what's going on here? This isn't chill. This isn't a chill shampoo shopping experience. Yeah, the female gets like that with the laundry detergent aisle in supermarkets. She's a bit like that. She's like, no, I'm not gonna go down that aisle because it's really smelly. She has got the female has got a very sensitive sense of smell, whereas I don't have any sense of smell really, and so I do all the stuff that involves weird smells. Yeah, Lush now have a shop actually on the high street. Well, I assume they do. I mean, it's been 2 years since I've walked down the high street of our town, but yeah, you feel like sort of like while you're in Lush, you're like, I know you guys can't smell it anymore because you smell it every working day, but this is too much. This is just like, if I can smell it, if I'm finding it overpowering and I have next to no sense of smell, what's it like for normal people? What's it like for people with actual working noses? Blimey. But it was okay, though they discontinued the only product I used to buy from Lush a few years ago. So I have no reason to go in there anymore. Bird, what are we doing? Yeah, that was easy. It was just like, well, they don't sell that thing anymore. They used to make like a really nice shampoo bar for like oily skin, oily hair. It was really good. It was really lovely. And no plastic, sorted your hair right out. There we go. It must be delivered to supporters. Oh no, Bird, don't put the packing strap there because that's where the phone goes. That's where Crouch Cam goes. Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? They did a bunch of turfy gear there was some unpleasantness. Yeah. Well, yes, they do a photography. Packing strap needs to come back in the house because packing strap's getting a little bit groody again. Packing strap's getting a little bit groody. I think packing strap might need to come in and just get a little run under the tap. But okay. Yeah, they made some unfortunate promotional choices, if I remember rightly. They walked them back, but good catch, mate. If I remember rightly, they publicly walked them back, but they did say them, so you know. Okay, now look, I've got to stop putting the popcorn deep in my hand like that because every time you eat some, I get pegged. Okay, what happens if I just hold it? So if I hold it like this, you just destroy. Like that. That's what happens. That's what happens. I'm left holding the nubbin. And Sophie's over there eating like half a ton of popcorn. This is indicative of like my life really. Just like, oh. Okay. So well then. She's stashing the big bit of popcorn. Yes, mate, perfect crime. I mean, you're doing really good work. Yeah, and in a couple of seconds, I'm standing here like this because in a couple of seconds she's going to be back for it. Bird. Are we done? Bird, look. Okay, there we go. There we go. Christmas baking. We're not so much Christmas baking as we are Christmas stashing. We're like, this is Christmas food on the shelf that you're not supposed to eat from. I mean, it's not gonna last. I'm already deep into the toffees that were for Christmas. I did see that Canadian cooking channel I talk about occasionally. He was making biscotti today, and biscotti looks doable. Biscotti looks like a very doable thing. That baking with neighbours. Oh, that's chill. Come here, bird, what are you doing? Okay, hang on. You know, my mum always makes these like really natty cheese biscuits from a family recipe, and they're like one of the highlights of our Christmas day. Just like, look, yeah, there's a big tin of cheese biscuits here. She always makes more for us to take home as well. Very nice. Yeah, toffee's got a nasty habit. Like, you look at it, it's like a mirage. You look at it, and then you turn your face, and it's like, oh, it's gone. Toffee appears to have... Toffee is fleeting. Isn't it? Ooh, lint, yeah. Yes. What are we doing? Tap. There we are, look at you. Yeah, what? It's a mystery we'll never be able to get to the bottom of. I've got terrible indigestion. Ephemeral candy. Okay. Oh, I don't find toffee too hard to chew. It's like, it's on the softer side of it, so I'm able to eat it. Oh, hot chocolate mix, yes. I'm on the Lindt hot chocolate. I'm also still on the Milo. Hot chocolate's great. It reminds me, I've got to get more chai. I need more chai. It feels like a chai sort of time of year. It feels like a spicy tea. Isn't it? You know, sugar has me dizzy the next day. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, that's your body telling you to, like, maybe not so much. Hard in a pandemic when you live alone. Yeah, definitely. I mean, God, the amount of comfort eating that's been happening at our house is outrageous. The female gets vertigo symptoms like when she doesn't drink enough water. She gets fierce dizzy if she doesn't drink, like she doesn't drink enough water the day before. The next day she's really dizzy. I eat chocolate too late. Yeah, I must admit, I tend to stop eating like sweet things about like 7 in the evening or something like that. I might have like a little bar of chocolate, like a tiny little bar of chocolate after supper, but yeah, I think there is a point where you have to like go, I could get stuck into that dairy milk, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, now I think about it, we'll have to get some chai tea, won't we? Well, I will. You won't have to have any chai tea. But you forget how nice chai is, actually. It's one of those things that you forget how comfy and nice it is. So we're just sitting here with a packing strap, with the slightly grubby packing strap. Where have you been stashing this? How has it got that? No, I'm just looking. No. Ooh, chocolate chai tea. Yeah, I'd have a go on that. I would have a go on that, I'd try that. We don't want to know less if you're teetotal. Lush links in. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. Giggle piece. Approved. Thank you, Germany. We salute your work. Those Germans have words for everything I say. That's how trucks work. That makes me a shampoo to mock him. Oh, that's fair and reasonable. No, you've seen this now. You've explored all of the, yeah. I'm gonna put it there because you seemingly have explored every refuge of the poo. Nice. I'll see if I can sneak popcorn into the cup. Hang on a minute. Let me just try, because I have failed to sneak the popcorn. Frog peas? What? Frog peas? All I'm saying is give frog peas a chance. There is popcorn in here. There is a piece of popcorn inside this little pouch now. Oh, hang on, let's get you blocked. Bam. Yeah. Still getting them. Okay, look, stop pecking my fingers. I'm trying to type the word spam, all right? Okay. I'm trying desperately to type the word spam into a thing whilst having my fingers. Right, okay, so if I fold this over slightly so it's a little bit of a challenge for you to get into, then we'll undo. That went well. Right, okay, now you cop for this because there's popcorn in it. Do you not realise? It's graceful, delicate, like a ballerina. But look, there's popcorn in here. I think I might need to open it ever so slightly so she can see it or smell it. Look, Bird. In there. Yeah, see, now you're interested in it. In it. That's the bottom. That's the bottom of the cup, Bird. But I'm not telling you how to do it, mate. But that's the bottom bit. That's the bit. That's the bit that doesn't open. Salmon snake. Wasn't that Hideo Kojima game? Magro? Some magro. Okay, here we go. This time, Bird, come on. This time. In like Flynn, mate, come on. Oh, Bird. Come on, Bird. Come on, mate. You're supposed to be... Here's us saying about how intelligent magpies are, and you're being a right derp here. They're smart. Sometime. 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Look. I'm gonna show you how it works, okay? Look, this little ridge here. See? Now you try. Truly majestic. King of the jungle. But it would have gone soft by the time you were in there, mate. Right, now that's the right end. Hang on, I think she's got it. Bet your channel points will Sophie get inside the cup. Yay! There you go. Well, I think it's safe to say she earned that. Oh, Sophie. Oh, hang on. Just need to check. There's no more in there. Just need to be 100% sure there isn't any more. Yeah, that was a 4 days work, wasn't it? But what do you think? Everything tastes like greaseproof paper now. Can't think why that would be. Oh, come on, let's put you back up here. Put you back up here. Sipping a poo. Oh yeah, she's classy. She's a classy lady. Bird. Congratulations, Bird. You worked it out. Bird, what do you think? Let's have a quick scroll through the comments because while the camera's down there, I can't see the chat thing. She knows her mind. I don't like. Oh, I like a square bird. Just square bird is comfy bird. Now look, you can have a little bit more, but I don't want to overdo it because let's not make you work let's not make you work for this one. Oh, okay, look. You've got to calm down with the snips because the snips are what makes it fly everywhere. Okay, small bites. There we go. Small bites. Look, that's it. That's calm. That's the calm way to eat popcorn. Just calm down. There's plenty of popcorn. It's not a race. Okay. She chose destruction. Peace was never an option. Right, there's no more. It's a bit like when you've got a dog and you're trying to help the dog like take small bites. It's just one of those sort of situations. Just like, but there is plenty of popcorn. You don't have to glurk it all down in a single go, because glurking popcorn is like leads to wheezing and hurking and all sorts of strange noises, doesn't it? Yeah, so let me show you the bird feeder. Oh, favourite magpie, what do you reckon, bird? What are your thoughts? Are you aware that you're a bird? Yeah, this bird feeder over here that's currently swinging to and fro because a squirrel just jumped off it. That bird feeder there was full yesterday evening. And now it is almost empty. Because our garden is an unstoppable force of nature. What do you think? No, that's not a good place to put your hand, Mel. Come on. What are you doing? What doing? I'm still reeling from the. You say personality. I'm still reeling from the legal document I had to read and understand from Ofcom, like a few years ago. If you've got more than 20,000 followers on any single social media platform, legally you qualify as a celebrity as far as Ofcom, like the how to describe? They're the ombudsman that like make sure there's no undue sneaky product placement no one swears on television and that kind of thing. You know, they're these people. And yeah, you have to abide by laws if you've got more than 20,000 followers. Yeah, legally Sophie is a celebrity. Legally she's been a celebrity for a few years now. And yeah, so you have to sort of like I have to be careful to do like things like when I mention like I've got some lip balm on, I have to be careful not to actually say the brand name too unduly, because it could be classed legally as me promoting it. And yeah, it's really weird. It's a yeah, you have to, if you're genuinely promoting a particular brand of like skincare product or something, for this example, you have to actually make it clear that you're being paid to say it. You have to say like, the people at Nivea have asked me to tell you about this product, or something like that, you know. Because yeah, if you just sort of go, oh wow, that brand lip balm is really good, idly in conversation, you can get into properly legal problems with it. So Nivea, not Nivea. Nivea are baddies. Well, I don't know whether they still are, but Nivea always used to be baddies. Yeah, they're just trying to stop people from sort of like misleading people with like tons of followers, especially on Instagram. They're super hot on Instagram. They're just trying to stop people from like unduly using their position to gain. There was a thing a little while ago of like a guy had set up a trading system for skins in games, you know, your gun skins and that kind of thing. It was like, it wasn't Battlefield, but it was one of the Battlefield type games. And he had this big thing on his Twitch channel about how amazing it was, and it was like this little mini game that you played to sort of like gamble to get these skins. And it turns out he and his brother owned the company, owned the website and the company that was running it, but he didn't let on. Counter-Strike, that's it, yeah. And his defense was, well, everybody knows that everybody who watches my channel regularly knows that I'm involved in this thing. And their argument was, well, like, the tens of thousands of people that come to visit you that don't watch regularly don't know that. You are breaking the law. You know, just, yeah, really bad. So yeah, you've got to be, it is weird how you've got to be careful with that sort of thing. Guess what? It's just started raining. Let's go inside. You're being very sure-footed today, bird. Yeah, like loot boxes, yeah, and that kind of thing. Oh man, I used to I was very briefly a subscriber to that loot box thing where you give them like 20 quid. We talk about a certain cookie spread. Yeah, see, all joking aside, that was something that I need to be careful of doing. Well, it's during the stream. Sponsored supply. Well, if they would like to get in touch and reach out to me, I'm sure I can help them with their promotional needs. But every day someone is born who doesn't know about the Flintstones. Wow, that's deep. That's a proper shower thought, that, Frank Man. That is a proper shower thought. That is a, you know, every day we drift farther from Fred Flintstone's light. It's raining. It's raining moderately hard. But yeah, Loot Crate was this thing. I don't think they exist anymore, but this thing where like it was a subscription service. You gave them like $20 a month, and every month they'd send you a box of stuff, and it was always themed. It was like 1 week I remember getting like a Fallout themed box from them, and I remember getting like a Stranger Things themed one. There was a Simpsons one as well, and that kind of thing. Yeah, it was 20 quid a month for a box of tat. That's exactly right. Which is the main reason why I cancelled my subscription after 3 boxes. I got some cool t-shirts out of it, but I've got a gold Homer Simpson There's Ashen did some. Yeah, Does he still do the boxes? Does he? I can see perfectly. I don't know whether he still does them. I must admit, but and yeah, and I've got a gold Homer Simpson, which is slightly sacrilegious, I guess, because it's made to look like the Buddha. But I've got them on my I've got that Homer Simpson on my desk as a reminder not to subscribe to crappy tat delivery services. He looks at me with his serene yet slightly judgy face. Just like, do you remember when you subscribed to this and you just got a ton of crap in the post? Remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I think stopping running. So yeah, he sits on my desk with his eyes. Serene yet slightly judgy face. Yeah, I imagine the Buddha is very chill about just yeah. But still, it's just you don't appropriate other people's iconography for that kind of thing. It's a little bit problematic, I suppose you'd call it. It's just like you wouldn't put up with, other religions wouldn't put up with that happening, so you shouldn't do it to the chill ones. What are we doing, bird? Other than getting slightly wet, what are we doing? You've got a little piece of popcorn on your nose there. But what's this? You've got a little piece of popcorn on your nose. I don't know whether you can see, but look. Let me help you with the beak. Oh, that's really glued on. You're welcome. There we are. What do you think? Are we down here now, are we? Offer you some warmth. That's... Boo! Sophie! There we are, Bert. There we are. What do you think? I hate that. I kickstarted a thing a little while ago, and it slipped a lot. It slipped so much that I was on the verge of I don't know how interested I am in this anymore, sort of thing. I think that's seems to be a bit of a recurring theme with Kickstarter of just it oh, well, awful bird. Damn it. What do you think? So, yeah, it was just it was a cool product when it turned up, and I'm still really pleased with it. But yeah, it turned up fully 9 months after I was really expecting it. I had cleared a space on my desk for it and everything. Just I'm gonna put it there. It's gonna look boss when it turns up. 10 days later, sorry, gang, we want to make it as best we can, so we've moved the shipping date back to, Oh, bird. Oh, hang on, poop. Oh, just missed me. Missed me by a centimetre. I know what you mean about Kickstarter being slightly addictive. I can see that, actually, yeah. I try to sort of the thing is, whenever I look at things like Kickstarter, I just glance over at Serene Homer, and he helps me center myself again. He helps me find my inner, it'll probably be crap when it turns up. It'll turn up 9 months late. Sort of cheap hat. But what day? Gotta say, it's getting really dark and a bit rainy quiet. It's gone it's done that. Quiet, all of a sudden. Yeah, I've kickstarted a few things. I've kickstarted actual things, but I kickstarted both of the Mystery Science theatre reboots. But yeah, I can see some of the things on Kickstarter always seem a little bit utopian to my eye. You know what I mean? A little bit oh, this, especially in the, ow, in like the future devices and that kind of thing. It's just like, oh, this water bottle draws water from the air and refills itself, and we need $120,000 to just like, but it doesn't though, does it? Like, it definitely doesn't. Back to Kickstarter for an LED dice set with Bluetooth control. Ooh, that sounds cool. Eee. I remember a little while ago making a friend of mine a dice tower, and yeah, that was very satisfying. Yeah, like a little wooden, had like a bunch of baffles in it, so you throw the dice in the top bit, and they would sort of like clank, 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 and down into like a little tray. Kickstarter machine that paints your nails. Yeah, Kickstarter have pivoted to blockchain, so yeah. So yeah, that. Kickstarter. In my mind, that's like the girl in the secretary in Total Recall who just like touches her fingernail and it changes colour. That's what it's like in my head. That's what it's like. That's what that machine is like in my mind's eye. It's just like boop, red, boop, black, boop, green. Nail painting machine. Yeah, I can't see how that would be, because you'd have to put your nail. Surely you'd have to put your finger into it and sort of like. It's less impressive than advertised. Isn't everything less impressive than it's advertised though? In real life, isn't everything a bit like, oh, it's not quite as cool as I was. So much precision. Yeah, painting. That was smooth. You really stuck the landing there. Link it. Yeah, link it in, because it's the sort of thing that. Yeah, nail image printers I've seen that kind of thing, but ow! I guess I deserve that because I am holding onto it quite tightly, but still. It does that, yeah, quick and dirty. Yes, that's what you want. That's all you want from a McDonald's. You just want it to turn up fast. Oh, I haven't had a McDonald's for ages. Oh wow. I used to really. My jam used to be an egg McMuffin and 2 hash browns. Was my breakfast jam. Miniature transfer painting machine where it paints a soft balloon that then transfers to your nail. Common use for pottery. Oh, okay. Yeah, those McDonald's hash browns. They good. They are good. I know they're terrible. My heart knows that they're terrible, but my heart is awful evil and needs to be punished. So everyone's McDonald's. No one can change that. You're making exact very good choices. Hash browns are you get a potato, you shred it like you grate it like you would cheese, and then you smoosh it back together again with like tiny bits of onion and like little bits of herbs and spices and that kind of thing into like a patty shape, which you then fry, and it's served as like a block, and it's good eating. Oh, okay, fair dues. It's yeah, good eating. Carby, but aren't all the best things carby? Very, very, it is not health food by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice. It's very nice. You quite often get like little, like lactose. Yeah, if you quite often in the UK get like little triangular ones as part of a fried breakfast, and pretty great. It's got to be said. Yeah, sort of like Rosties. Yeah, maybe less flavoured than Rosties, but still very nice. Hash browns are hash browns. Or was it short for hash brownies? You're not supposed to call them hash brownies. You are supposed to call them adult cakes. You are supposed to call them adult cakes. go. We're just going to sit out here in the rain. That's what we do now, just sitting in the rain with a bird. Oh, sci-fi short story. Gets published in a virtual magazine. Yay! Congratulations, Charm. Published. Wicked. Oh, let's chill winters. Chilly winters. I can't tell whether you're doing a Joshy fun thing or whether you're being mean, but select yourself carefully. But yeah, that is fantastic. Actual publication. Just, yeah, really good. Oh, cool. That's totally chill then. Yeah, sorry. I don't know whether anyone explicitly eats corvids, like crows and magpies and jackdaws and things. Yeah, I guess you could, in that they are, like all animals, made out of meat. But I feel like there's like a nursery rhyme or something that involves eating, like putting 420 blackbirds, isn't it, baked in a pie? So it might be a thing from that. But yeah, I don't know of any country or community that expressly eats corvids. Normally, because if you try to get a corvid, you're gonna get pegged real bad. First time getting something published, yeah, 100%. Just, that is very cool. Isn't it, Bird? What do you think? Bird, everything's getting... yeah, in Soviet Russia, corvid eat you. No, in most places, corvid eat you. Bird, everything's getting wet, mate. I don't want to, You're getting quite wet. I'm getting quite wet. Let's put you on this hand, because then we can do this. 420 bowdies. 420 bowdies. 420 bowdy hasn't been baked in a pie for a long, long time. Bird, look. How bored can be? Bird, can we go and sit over here? If we stand here, well, it's been fantastic. Let's just put, if I hold the phone with this hand, you can get a little piece of popcorn. Yes, that's a good piece of popcorn. Right, this is just put it on the coat. Okay. Put on the coat. Oh, that was a mistake. Direct hit. Okay, so look how much nicer it is under here where we're not getting rained on. Oh, that's handy as well. I can see from here. I can see the garden camera has crashed, like the CCTV camera we used to watch over the garden. Just see, its little warning light came on, which means I have to reboot it. That's a big bit. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing? Have we got portion regret? No, we haven't. Clearly not. We clearly do not have portion regret. Oh, Bird. Oh, this poor coat. This coat suffers so much. Bird, why do you hate my coats, Bird? Why do you hate my coat? What am I... Other than make you... Yeah, lucky me. I know, right? Lucky old baddie. Need to iron your skirt. Iron your skirt. Cool. Just this... Every coat I wear has, like, weird sort of, like, slightly worn spots on it. Where did we go? Oh, I think we've gone indoors. I think we can get the... Actually, yeah, ironing can be quite a yeah, like a little chill thing. My mum really hates ironing. She really loathes it. But yeah, if you've only got a few things to iron and you're not on any deadline, it's that sort of thing you can do mindfully and actually be quite a chill little thing. Yeah, bird poo is a tiny bit corrosive. Yeah, one of my cars, I had a seagull poo on my car, and I went out like that afternoon to wash the poo off, and it had already stripped some of the paint off. Okay. Bird poo is right. Hang on. Let me put this camera on. Switch the light on like that. Because we're going inside. We're going properly inside. Hey, bird. What's going on here? Yeah, it completely destroyed the paintwork completely destroyed the paintwork. Where the bird poo had sat for like an hour or two, there was no paint underneath it. So I don't know what they're feeding seagulls, but it's pretty aggro, whatever it is. Right, okay. So obviously we're not big on my dignity today. Ah, I see what's happening. You've got a crop full of. Do you ever feel like you're being pranked sometimes? Do you ever feel like you're just, you ever feel like you're being pranked? Oh wow. There we go. Still got a crop full of popcorn then. Not that I'm judging you. I am judging you a little bit. What do we think? Lots of ammonia. Ooh, yeah. Good fertilizer. It is, isn't it? Yeah, bird poo is. Oh, hang on. Do you ever try to get inside that? No, oh no, she's the weird thing with Sophie. Well, the thing with Sophie is she's never sort of like she's never made motions like she's trying to get out or that kind of thing. Hey, hello. Right, hang on, let's do that. Bird, look, are you aware that it's raining? Buddy, are you... Birds don't pee, it's all excreted in the poo. That might be the worst sentence I've read today. As someone who has just been pooed on, that might be a... For the Wheel of Time. Oh God, that Wheel of Time advert absolutely haunts me. Absolutely haunts me, that. Yeah, that sort of like breathless... Oh, is this Game of Thrones? Oh no, it's not. Sort of vibe it's got. Yeah, the female tried to watch it, and yeah, she used to live inside. Yeah, definitely. She just doesn't really feel the urge. Just yeah, the female tried to watch Wheel of Time, and just couldn't get to it. Couldn't. Just like got irritated by it. She's back. She's back to watching The Expanse now. You have missed a direct hit. You have missed a direct hit. She's she's watching she's watching The Expanse at the moment. She's huge on The Expanse. I didn't try the Cowboy Bebop. I watched like a half and half split on YouTube of like the anime versus the live action, and it looked a little bit not very good, so I didn't bother. It looked a little bit like nah. Sophie. Yeah, everyone says the anime is really good. I haven't seen it, but refuse to tarnish it. Yeah, no, I get that feeling with some things. Yeah, just they're always. It's a bit like nostalgia for things that have gone past. You should never sort of try to re-watch something you enjoyed like 25, 30 years ago or something like that, because it's always better in your mind. As like a collector of old computers and old computer games and that kind of thing, I've had that conversation with a whole bunch of people. They've described a game to me, and I've gone, yeah, that sounds like Desert Storm on the Genesis, or that kind of thing. That sounds like this game on the SNES or something like that, you know. And I've described it back to them. They're like, yeah, that's it. I'd love to play it again. And I was like, well, you can. I have it upstairs. You can. Give me 10 minutes and you can be playing that video game. But you have to remember that you haven't played that video game for like 35 years. There's a high chance that it's better in your mind than it actually is. And playing it again now might actually disappoint you. Blues Brothers will always be excellent. God damn, that is truth. That is such truth. There are some films that are just like, yeah, here we go. Sort of like The Big Lebowski as well. It's just like this is a great film. Is always going to be great. Yeah, I've played some childhood games that I've enjoyed, but some of them age like fine wine, some of them age like milk. You know, it's one of those sort of situations. Especially, this is going to sound terrible, but someone in their late 40s, your really early video games, you were complicit in your enjoyment of the game, and you were sort of like filling in the gaps in the game's limitations with your imagination, because you were 8 years old or something like that, you know. And now you're in your late 40s, though that doesn't apply anymore, and you can see the game for what it was. A tad rough. Play Miss Pac-Man on an arcade machine. Yeah, you can't beat standing at a cabinet. I do have a couple of quarter scale arcade machines that are arcade perfect. There's a company called Quarter Arcades that make arcade perfect replicas of famous video games on a size of a cabinet that could sit on your desk. And I have the Pac-Man one and the Polybius one, and they do a Miss Pac-Man one, and it's perfect. They do a Miss Pac-Man one. It plays perfect, and it looks absolutely as you remember it does. Yeah, I know what you mean about playing these games. I still play. Like I've got a game on the Sega Saturn that I was like really super duper into, called Nights into Dreams. It's made by Sonic Team. It's people who made Sonic the Hedgehog, and I really loved that game. It's sort of like it's hard to describe it, but it's sort of like a 2.5D platformy sort of gliding, collecting music game, I guess you describe it as. And I played a considerable amount of it, and I still play it now. It's wonderful. It makes my serotonin go off still in exactly the same way. I think the weather might be on the turn because the wind is getting up. It's properly raining. Yeah, so many childs have been ruined by playing or watching things that you look back. Yeah, just let them go. I did that with a programme in the UK, a Saturday morning kids show in the UK called Tiswas, that was great. It was my favourite programme. And you watch it now, it's just like, oh, that's... Ooh. Like, I know I'm judging it by, like, modern standards, but, man, that's dicey. Yikes. And it's not as funny as you remember it because 40 years have gone by since I last saw it. So yeah, I think some things are better off in your memory and should stay in your memory as well. Yeah, see, the problem with getting a cheap arcade cabinet, and listen to your Uncle Bowdy on this, because this is something I know about. There are two fantastic moments in arcade ownership life. The day you get the arcade cabinet and the day you get rid of the arcade cabinet, because arcade cabinets are gigantic, and having owned two, they're very big. we have been the proud owner of some crap weather this week, but it's not too bad. But we had a named storm earlier on. But yeah, Tiswas is Tiswas. You can find Tiswas episodes on YouTube. If you liked Tiswas growing up, I probably wouldn't watch it now because it might spoil your memory of it. It did mine. Yeah, they are gigantic. Arcade cabinets are big, large, huge. And whilst I miss the coolness of having arcade cabinets in your house, I don't miss how much space they took up. And I'm sure the female was very pleased the day I got rid of both of them. I gave them both away. Oddly, second appearance today for Ashens. I gave one away to Ashens. He has one of my arcade cabinets, and I gave the other one away to a local hack space for them to play about with. And, they weren't hugely expensive, but that was only because I was in the right place at the right time. One of them was a Konami Hypersports that I brought from a charity store here in town. I just walked past a charity shop one day and it was sitting in the window like, "Hi Bowdy, come inside, give him 30 quid, take me home." So I did. Cocktails, yeah, get a cocktail cabinet, yeah, very cool. And the other one was I got a tip off from a friend of mine who lives in Bristol to say, oh look, there's like a bookies, like a betting store, and a place was closing down. They had a bunch of arcade machines in the back, and if they don't go like today or tomorrow, they're going to get smashed up and put in the skip. So I hopped in the car and scorched down to see Darren. And yeah, fair enough, as true as his word, there were these arcade cabinets sitting in the back of this like shop that was being knocked down as we were in there. And I only had the space in my car for one of them. And I said, "Look, I give you 50 quid cash, I'll just make it disappear," to the guy who was doing the work. He's like, "Yeah, definitely, I'm into that. You know, I like money." And so I had a little look through them, and I got a nice full-size arcade machine with a Neo Geo and Metal Slug for 50 quid. All I had to do is put it in the back of my car and drive it home. And it's one of the reasons why, like, if I get a new emulator up and running, or like a new handheld and that kind of thing, when I tweet a picture of it working, I always tweet it showing Metal Slug. They are super heavy. Yes, they are amazingly heavy. They are the weight of a wardrobe, like a small wardrobe, old-timey CRT television, and a computer. Because, you know, I did surprise the female bringing it home. She's a lucky lady. She's a lucky lady. And yeah, so whenever I show an emulator working, I always show it running Metal Slug, because years ago I posted a picture of a handheld playing Metal Slug, and someone on Twitter called me on it. It was just like, "Oh, that's clever, posting pictures of copyright infringement, you running illegal ROMs on Twitter. That you're a clever boy." And I just tweeted him back with a picture of the handheld sitting on my Neo Geo arcade board with a Metal Slug cartridge in it. Like, settle down, son. Settle down now. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, more nerd junk. Brilliant." Yeah, there was yeah, she was very pleased when the delivery driver took the last arcade cabinet away. But it did give me several opportunities to be cool cousin and that kind of thing. Like I remember, like the female's young, she's got a bunch of brothers and sisters, and they've had kids, and they came round, and I got to be, even though I'm not their uncle, I got to be cool uncle, because it was, I had like, my living room had an arcade machine and a couple of electric guitars in it, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, do you want to play on this, sort of thing, you know. So I got to, for once in my life, I got to be cool uncle. Oh, no kissings, okay. Sleepies. Uncle by partnership, yeah, it was a bit like that, yeah. Uncle from another mother, whatever it is. I'm sorry. Is this not helping? What do you think, Burb? We are not married. No, we are not married. We've been living together for 24 years or something, I think now, but we are not married. No, you're not. Yeah. I'm sorry. Look, it's getting cold, Bird. What do you think? It's getting cold and you're getting very sleepy. Yeah, it was one of those situations where, like, you have guitars. Just like, yeah, let me tune one to E for you, and you can just. So I tuned it to an open chord for them, and just turned the amp up really high. Just like, yeah, whatever you want. Knock yourselves out, kids. You're married with Bird. Yeah, I know. No magpie bigamy. What do you think, Bird? Mr. Sophie? I can't be Mr. Female as well. Oh, itchy. Yeah, drone-shaped object rather than an actual, like, he's not flying a Mavic around his living room or something. It's surprising how many people don't see this as a cool thing. It's one of those, that's Mrs. Doctor, the girlfriend. Sorry, I'm not going to shop. So it's like, my mate's me. Ace. Yeah, as I was saying, it's weird how many people, when you explain this relationship to them, they're like, you're weird. Very, very rarely do I get somebody tell me that it's a cool thing. Just like, very rarely do people go, oh, that's cool, that's interesting. Go Team Venture. I do the hand gesture, but I've got a magpie on my hand. When you explain it to them, they're like, okay, you're weird, I'm going. But that's okay though. That's a really good way of, like, discovering people who maybe aren't quite as chill as you thought. If their default reaction is like a little judgmental and a little bit sort of like, you're weird, I don't want to stick around you, then that's fine. No, I don't really want to be, you know. If your weirdness tolerance is this low, I feel like we wouldn't get on. You know what I mean? If you consider this weird, then you need to reevaluate the concept of weirdness. Yeah, just save you some time. Yeah, definitely. Like, well, I'm going. What are we doing, Bird? Hey, Sophie. Yeah, I've always been drawn to weirdos. I've always been drawn to the weirdos, and quite often I feel like weirdos are drawn to me, even when I'm not doing the weird, and when I'm not actively being weird. I'm just sitting on a bus or something. I always get that feeling of, like, weird people look at me and see a kindred spirit and sort of like go, yeah, he weird. Let's go over and talk to him. It's like, oh no, I'm just trying to listen to a podcast, mate. Oh, come on now. If someone comes at you and tells you something with enthusiasm, it doesn't hurt anybody, you say you're weird. Yeah, 100%. They are the weird ones. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, LGBT folk tend to, yeah, 100%. It's, you know, I don't want to say gaydar, but yeah, I can dig that feeling. Weird doll. One of us. He seems strange. Because obviously, while I'm while I'm out and about, I am cosplaying a normal person. While I'm walking around town or sitting on buses and things like that, I am definitely cosplaying an adult that's, got his entire life together and is responsible. It's a costume, but I can, it's a closet cosplay, but it's definitely cosplay. What do you think, bird? Now, have you gone in because you're tired or because it's raining and a bit crappy? Yeah, I think a lot of people are. Even subconsciously, a lot of people are cosplaying one person in a trench coat. You just keep that trench coat closed, okay? Yeah, that's why it's important to be nice to people. It's one of those things where everyone's pretending to have it all sorted and be together and legit and calm and collected and adult. It's why you got to be nice to everybody, because the vast majority of people are just cosplaying that. You run around the park wearing, yeah. That's why I can't go back to the park. Yeah, that's why I've been banned from the park. Yeah. It was in the local paper. I love it when you see people just nerding out. When you see people who have got nerd energy that isn't the same as yours but equivalent. You know what I mean? You sort of like, you go, well, look, that isn't my jam, but I can feel the energy of it. I can feel your enthusiasm for it, and I can relate it to something that I'm as enthusiastic about. So yeah, brilliant, cool. That's why I like Adam Savage so much. Just a lot of the times he gets shown things that he himself probably isn't into, but he's always got something to say that's good and encouraging. He'll always go, yeah, I really like that, or this is the thing I like about that. Yeah, he seems like a really chill guy. Years ago I sent him some pictures of my Fallout replica stuff, and he was really kind. He he retweeted it, but he also replied to me, took a moment to reply. And yeah, good guy. Yeah, you can see the passion in others, 100%. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, not personally into anime, but I love following fans and seeing the energy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a big anime guy, but I'm into other things as much as other people who are into anime. So yeah, get in, enjoy, get on board with it. Should we go outside, or are you comfy here? Because you're not bum warming. So let's just see. Ready? Let's have a look. I might actually keep the light on because it's going really dark. Okay, there's quite a lot of shenanigans going on out here. Statue. What do you think, bird? That's a poo. There we go. Thank you for signposting that so clearly. It gave me plenty of time to get away from it. There we go. I think we'll keep the ring light on because it's going really grim and dark. Yeah. See, the acoustics are better out here. Hang on. What do you think? It's night by 5, yeah. Here it's too dark to do anything. 5 o'clock. What was that? What do you think, bird? I don't think there was a sighting. I don't see any signs. Like the kitchen light isn't on or anything. So Gonna lose my goth credit card. Oh no! Cash in your goth card. Look, you can easily reapply for it in like April. April's a really good time to go goth as well, to like return to the goth fold, because it's one of those sort of situations where everyone's like, there are tons of like bunnies around and everyone's like, oh, the daffodils are nice, and you're just like slipping on the fields of the Nephilim and sliding back into your goth ways. Yeah, goth cred can be extended. Yeah, definitely. Take a couple of months off, re-establish your credentials about April time. You'll be fine. How wet is... Oh no, I can't sit on crouch cam. Crouch cam's out of action, buddy. Oh, I can't sit on crouch cam anymore, so it's actual crouch cam. No, the female got her booster a little while ago. Now, talking about boosters, let me check what time it is. 14:28, but I'll have to go in a couple of minutes. You're welcome, everybody. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. If he's into fields and that kind of thing, have a look online for a thing called Slicing Up Eyeballs, which is like a Pixies, like a reference to a Pixies song. Regularly plays, like, it's an online radio station that regularly plays like nice, like, the kid across the road has a moped. It's a 2-stroke moped. It's like one of those little Aprilia 2-stroke 50s. And frankly, if he fell off that, I'd be all right. Because he nails it. The throttle is not binary. You can use other settings on the throttle rather than none at all and full beans. Is Debaser the best Pixies song? Yeah, I feel like Debaser is probably the best Pixies song. I think Debaser probably is, yeah. Because it's great to play really loud. It's fantastic just to like play. There are some moments in life when only the Pixies will do. You know what I mean? There are some things where just... Yeah, anyway, Slicing Up Eyeballs plays... It's an online radio station that plays anything from, like, REM to Fields to Bauhaus. Like Cure, New Wave. It's really good. It's really good. I feel like Debaser probably is the Pixies track. Yeah, because Where's My Mind's just overdone now. Everybody knows Where Is My Mind. You know, it's one of those songs that if you hang around in a guitar shop, someone's going to clumsily play sooner or later. Ooh, Gigantic. Yeah, Gigantic's good. I feel like, yeah. They're a radio station. Yeah. I know, a radio. How quaint, I say. Yeah. Monkey is good. Monkey is good. But I've heard Monkey too many times. I've heard like whimsical ukulele versions of Monkey too many times now, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's over familiar. Right, come on, bird. We gotta go, because I gotta go and get jabbed, mate. I gotta get my 5G booster. I gotta get boosted. Like that kid on the moped if he keeps it up. He goes out late at night and he absolutely canes that moped up the road. And I've had enough of it. He's only had it for like a couple of weeks and I've already had totally enough of that bloody moped. Bird, come back for the end card, buddy. Bird, come back. Gosh. I should have done the end card there, shouldn't I? Hang on, because now it's one of these. Right, gang. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for your company. Thanks for keeping me company and chatting with us. If you've just stumbled across Sophie on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. And if you go to sophiethemagpie.com, there's a link to her Discord and her Twitch account that you obviously already know, and a Twitter and that kind of thing. We do one of these every weekday at 12:45 UK time, and on Saturday we do a longer one. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming today. Stay safe. And we'll see you on Monday for Microbrew. Cheers all. Bye for now.